No, y'all remember them days when people used to just look at each other and knew that they was the one for each other. You hear couples say, especially men will always be like, man, I knew she was the one when I laid eyes on her, whatnot. But these days a lot of people can't actually say that they knew that. It's almost like everybody's going through situationships and everybody's just going on hookups and living in the moment when it's really superficial, and that is why we're having a lot of the problems, because that gift of connection and that gift of being open to love is what's blocking you, because you don't have it nowadays. When I was young, we still used to slow dance at parties, and that type of music was pushed. It was R&B, love songs, for men and women. And once they took that connection and that honesty and that pureness out of it, and they introduced, like gangster rap, and, strip clubs started becoming more popular. It's two things that I've always said that is interfering with the true connection between male and female out here. And that is frequency and technology. Back when I was young, like in the late 80s, early 90s, they changed the frequency of our music and of our culture, for the bad, should I say. Those types of things put a damper on black love, because a lot of us, when technology rolled in, a lot of us are just hooking up online, or we're lusting online and following the latest trends and building our lives around, things that are posted on social media, and nobody is truly getting out and meeting one another, and just trying to, build relationships from being around each other. People already have preconceived, things in their head about you before they even meet you online. And it's just a sad world that we live in. Those kind of frequencies messed up our black men in a way, because those intents that are going out there on what they want to do to women and who they are, who they're calling us, it actually had a cause and effect on the women as well. And now the women out here are doing the same thing, or trying to do the same thing the men are doing, and nobody's wanting to be, everybody wants to be loved, but nobody wants to give love, and it's a sad situation. See, once they changed the frequency to our music, there were being less babies born from love making music. It's babies being made on, strip club music. And that is where a lot of the era is coming in through generations, because the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s babies, and definitely the babies today are being made strictly on lust, and there's no love in them. And that attitude manifests through that, and also, through everything they do from day to day. This is also why every generation seems to get worse and worse. They tend to be more heartless on each generation, because the vibrations are messed up. They have gotten us. And it's just one of those things to where if we're not made aware of this some type of way, if we don't start studying the science of self and who we really truly are, and getting away from technology and social media, we're doomed as a people. As humans, period, as well. This is also why a lot of people are experiencing soul ties from all the sleeping around that they're having. I'm not talking about twin flame or soul mate. I'm talking about soul ties. That's totally different. People are out here on the wrong frequencies, and they're on the frequency of lust. They're on the frequency of, shut my feelings down and just move robotically so I can get what I want to get, who I want to get it from. It doesn't matter. And, it's just a sad thing. A man could just look at a woman or get any type of small essence from that woman and know if she's the one. Nowadays, they looking online, and, anything fat and that's just available, it's like, man, that's what I'm going to go with, and it's a sad thing. Women as well, women don't tend to look at, how a person looks, though, more than men do. But the frequency has to be changed in order for us to, get over this hump, and nobody wants to do the work.